Hello everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So it seems like everyone wants to dismiss Melody Holt when it comes to giving her the credit for having them on the show of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And honey, the shade is unreal when it comes to what her castmates are actually saying behind her back. Now, the way that I have always understood it, okay, is Carlos King asks Melody and Martell, do they have other friends to be on the show? And if they do, this will help to promote the show to the network faster if they had an ensemble cast. And there were all kind of names that were presented, people who were married, who were a couple that were presented to Carlos King. But in the end, he ended up choosing Marsau and LaTisha Scott and Maurice and Kimmy Scott. So I want to get into these comments about what the cast members said. But first, I want to get into what Marsau and LaTisha had to say about dismissing Melody for giving them an opportunity on the show. And then I want to get into Stormi and Destiny's comment. Now, to go back and repeat what LaTisha and Marsau said on Carlos King's podcast, Marsau tells Carlos King, if they needed more people, we were the more people that happened to be needed. And there's an emphasis on needed in Marsau's voice, y'all. And then Marsau continues to say, so who should thank who? I did that years ago, and so I don't need to take a public stage and say bravo. And so the time of gratitude is over. That's what Marsau said. Now, LaTisha says that there's a lot of thank yous that should be going around. And at the end of the day, it was thank you for introducing us to Kingdom Reign. But also there's a thank you, Scott's, for agreeing to do it, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have the show either. Like, we created this, the six of us together. And so I think all of us should be thanking one another. Now, honey, and going to Destiny Payne, she also responded to this question on her social media account. She was asked this by a fan, or told this by a fan, and it says, but Melody is the only cast member on the show to put you in a place to win. And Destiny responds and says, I'm grateful to at the Carlos King, at the Dougalicious 13, because these are the people that had the power to say go. And y'all know Melody has a brand that says God say go, so I just think that's shady on so many levels. But she continues to say, also shout out to BR3NT and to at the Marcus Burns for seeing me at an event supporting the host and saying, who is she? She's a star. Get her on the camera. And Martell says, Destiny's crazy ass. She needs to be on the show, and it all happened very organically. Now, let's be real. She continues to say, and Martell, Holt is the glue, honey. She say he is the glue that holds and that brought all the original cast members together, including me. We were all his friends first. Don't misconstrue this message with me not being grateful to all parties, but I told y'all I'm only speaking truth and facts. No more silence. So, honey, that is what Destiny had to say. And lastly, I want to report Stormi's response. Now, I was kind of shocked by what Stormi had to say, but when she was asked this question from a fan relating to the show, Stormi says that Melody ain't did ish for me. And I was Stormi Steele before I knew her. And she says she wouldn't do the show if she wasn't established as herself first, as Stormi Steele first. So, y'all, before I wrap this video, like, I get what LaTisha and Marsau are saying, and I even get what Destiny and Stormi are saying. I think even though we don't see the thank yous being handed out like on national TV or on social media, there may have been conversations behind closed doors that we weren't made aware of, where the cast had an opportunity to say thank you to whoever needed to hear the thank you. Furthermore, how many thank yous do a person needs before it becomes too much? Honey. So y'all leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section of this video. As always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.